The future of Robbinsdale's Terrace Theatre is now in the hands of a Hennepin County judge.
The Robbinsdale City Council voted last month to demolish the theater, but those plans were put on hold after a group hoping to save the terrace filed a lawsuit. And on Tuesday night, all sides had a chance to state their case in court. Delane Cleveland explains.
Natural resources are generally defined as materials found in nature. That includes things such as forests and water. But in legal terms, it's possible that Robbinsdale's Terrace Theatre could fall into that category, according to attorney Erik Hansen.
Under the statute, a natural resource is a historical resource, and the Supreme Court says you look to the National Register of Historic Places to decide whether it's a historic resource. And here we've got the State Historic Preservation Office has said unequivocally, yes, the terrace meets the criteria for the National Register.
Hansen represents Friends of the Terrace, LLC, which is the group hoping to save the terrace from the wrecking ball. He says Minnesota's State Historic Preservation Officer has said that, yes, the terrace meets the criteria for the National Register.
It was put together by masters of the trade, the very best theater designers, and it's an important turning point. We went from Art Deco to modernism.
Attorneys for the property owner, New York-based Blackstone Group, declined to go on camera. But in court, they argued that nobody has offered to buy the terrace or come up with a viable use for the theater in the 17 years since it closed. They raised concerns about the deteriorated state of the interior, and they also questioned the opinion of just one historian referring to the theater as a master. Meanwhile, city officials can only sit back and wait.
It's a little nerve-wracking because you really don't know what to expect, but from what I know at this point, the case has been made on both sides, and the judge should rule hopefully by the end of the week or within the next few days.
Regardless of how the judge rules, Hansen thinks the hearing went well.
I feel really good about this one. I really do think the law and the facts are on our side, and I'm really optimistic for a positive outcome.
Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Robbinsdale officials are also clarifying that Hy-Vee's application to develop the Terrace Theatre property has not been withdrawn, and that is contrary to what the attorney for Friends of the Terrace stated in court.